kicks, MP.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our broadcast with a twist on tonight's game. It'll count towards the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they are the team we expected to be here, taking the top spot come playoff time. This is the team to beat.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Bob Williams is out there with Bruce Ellis. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then it's Kobe White. And it's MP in at the point. And for Atlanta, the post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Zachary Rizache out there with Young. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 spot. This season just getting going still. How quickly, Greg, can teams gel together and become one?
It really depends on the makeup of your team. How many new guys are on the roster? The style of play. Do the new additions have any previous chemistry with some of your players?
Hardy, it's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
And that one drops for him. MP's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's just a great possession. MP scoring in the paint.
Pass to Jaquez. Back to Young. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And a wide open look for MP. That 3 off the mark.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Young on the money from 12 feet away. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, you could see Trae Young right there feeling out where the defense was, and then he found that pocket in the mid-range, and he rose up and knocked it down.
Now, here's Hardy. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young.
You just love the pressure MP puts on defenses. He is poised beyond his years.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Now, here is Young. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
White the pass to Hardy. Now Buzelis. MP finds Thompson. Clock at 6. Fades away. Kicks it out to MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 9.
Great job by MP there, staying ready, making himself a threat off the ball.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was simply terrific. He scored 53 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And the dunk by Ricochet.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Ricochet has done a lot to quiet the doubters after being the #1 overall pick in 2024.
Well, in a draft without a lot of star power at the top, the Hawks took the kind of prototype wing you can't have too many of. And he has made good on that pick.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. New group on the floor. So here we are, right in the middle of the group stage of the NBA Cup. And here are the standings.
At this point, if you're towards the bottom of a group, it's going to be hard to climb up. It's really tough making the knockout stages. Only 4 of the 15 teams in each conference advance.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on MP.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Atlanta.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Williams. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Bufkin. Last game we saw him score 13. Here's Alexander Walker. Offline with his 3. The drive by MP. And it's good for 2. Hardy's got 13.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Giddey over to help. Pass to Bufkin. The Hawks again can't hit. The shot and game clock separated by 4. MP, no good. The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Newell. Still scoreless. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls lead by 9. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. MP kicks to Thompson. MP with it. He's got 13. MP gets the job done inside.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Newell out there with Okongwu. Then it's Ellis. And then there's Zachary Ricochet. And it's Bufkin in at the shooting guard. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Back over to you guys.
A good partnership. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Out to Thompson. And here's MP for 3. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Reza Shea with it. Giddy defending. Atlanta again missing. Shoots from 8. Bounces high off the rim and drops. MP's got 26 points.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, this guy's been unstoppable in the painted area. They're going to call timeout and figure it out. Deny him the ball, double him, something has to change.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's White in for Cam Whitmore. Young's shot is off.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Young looking it over. That one's off, still out of sync.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And stolen by MP. All alone. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, I miss having those young legs. MP taking full advantage in transition.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And it's Hardy with the jam.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control. He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
At the elbow, Williams. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
That is the way they would like to play. Oh! Unreal.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. 26 seconds left in the first half. Young outside. Looking to get back on track here. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Chicago opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation and play to their strengths.
Self-awareness, an important trait for those who are constantly trying to get better. And moving on to some awards, these are the 2 players of the week in their respective conferences. In the East, MP.
Way to go, MP. You're playing awesome ball. I like to see greatness recognized.
Yeah, what's mind-blowing about him, the consistency. He rarely has a bad night because he just keeps coming at you. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. They've got Robert Williams, Buzelis out there with the Sarge Thompson. Then there's Hardy, and it's White in at the 2. Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Young outside, just 5 on the clock. Back to Reza Shea. Captain coming off the assist from Young. Reza Shea's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Hawks. Fades and shoots. Hardy, no good. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Young, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
The drive by MP. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Pass to Reza Shea. Outside, Porzingis. Hawks passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young for 3.
Nice awareness right there. MP doing a good job getting his timing right on that block.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's Reza Shea missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Count it. MP's got 42 in the game.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Atlanta now. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Young against MP. From outside the arc. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's his first 3 of the night. Maybe something to build on.
Tim is one of the most accurate 3-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. And it's Risa Shea missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
MP kicks to White. Back to MP. Nailed from three-point land. Hardy's got 47 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Risa Shea, the basket good off the assist from Young. 7 points for Risa Shea.
Well, Risa Shea has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, it's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Beasley, the pass to Okongwu over Williams. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Here's MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Inside. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Williams finds MP. Rebound by the Hawks. Puts up a deep three, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
One of the biggest things is not to react to anything. Okay, get to the next play and get the defensive boards, all right?
Well, as we just heard asking his guys to just keep it moving, Quinn Snyder doesn't want his guys to get caught up in their own heads.
I mean, great point. There's no value in dwelling on each mistake. Learn what you can, then forget about it. Move on.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Newell out there with Risa Shea. Then it's Okongwu, then it's Nance, and it's Puffkin in at the point. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Risa Shea, Giddey defending, and it's Risa Shea missing. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown, and Giddey gets it to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Puffkin, and once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Takes it inside. Newell pulls it in. For Atlanta, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And you can tell Shea has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
MP, no good. Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. The offensive rebound. Okongwu's shot is good.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
MP outside. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And he makes good on the layup. MP's got 58.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Bucket. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim? Well, you know, Kevin connects again.
Getting to the 60 mark in a game is incredible. There's a lot of Hall of Famers who haven't done that.
And he's approaching the fourth most 60-plus point games in a season. Johnson, a wide open look, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, that shows a lot of confidence right there. Johnson knowing how effective he can be off the catch.
MP up top, defended by Young. Good, he hits again. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
Trains the three-pointer.
That's a beautiful pull-up shot from Trae Young right there. Great body control and confidence to make a shot like that.
Now, here's Hardy. And it's Giddey in the corner. Back to MP. Into the lane, and MP throws it down.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat, making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Young for three, and it's Whitmore with the rebound. Here's Hardy. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
And stolen by MP. And yep, another basket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks healthy.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Young passes to Hawkes. Atlanta again missing. And MP throws it down.
Now he is red hot, leading the game in scoring.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
I'm here with one of the victors. MP, you were looking for your teammates tonight, and they delivered.
I was trying to let the game come to me. read the defense, make the right pass, and trust my teammates to make the shots. It's not always simple, but tonight it was for us.
Well, it was great trust out there. Thank you, MP.
Thank you.
Kevin, over to you.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you later on.